I am the greatest.
Fuck 'em, I won't never love 'em. I'm way up, bitch, you know I've been above 'em.
The greatest.
I stay up, step into me trying to tuck it out.
Jimmy Butler has declined his 4-year, $110 million extension from the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I hope you guys are thinking what I'm thinking with this. Jimmy Butler is leaving. I mean, he did want to get out of Chicago and he got traded to Minnesota, and everyone projected Minnesota to be probably a 3 to 4 seed in the Western Conference. But of course, because of some chemistry issues and Jimmy Butler getting injured for about 30 games this season, they were the 8th seed. And the only reason they even made the playoffs was because they beat Denver in the last game of the season, and I personally believe Denver should have won that game. They just choked in overtime. But with Jimmy Butler declining his extension, you will see a ton of rumors flying around from tons of different sources about, is Jimmy Butler going to get traded? Where will he sign if he doesn't get traded? All that. So in this video today, I'm going to be looking at some potential destinations for Jimmy Butler, where he should look to go, where will his best fit be, and where he can potentially win a championship. And before I get into those teams that I think Jimmy Butler has the potential to go to and win a championship, I'm just going to say this right now. If they do not trade Jimmy Butler, the Bulls have officially pulled off one of the most insane trades ever. They completely robbed the Timberwolves of Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and Lauri Markkanen. And then they have even the potential to just re-sign Jimmy Butler. They just signed Jabari Parker this morning to a 2-year, $40 million deal. And Jabari is on a team option for a second season, and that's $20 million that the Bulls could use to potentially get Jimmy Butler back onto the team. But with all that being said, the first team that I believe Jimmy Butler can end up is the New York Knicks. There's so many rumors about Jimmy Butler and how him and Kyrie are going to team up this in the next offseason when they're both free agents. And I could see that happening, and the Knicks are definitely a place that both of them would want to look at. They would have to get rid of some contracts like Joakim Noah, of course, because Kyrie and Jimmy Butler are max players. And if the Knicks could end up getting Jimmy Butler and Kyrie Irving while keeping Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina, and Kristaps on the team, and maybe Enes Kanter, I don't know. Kristaps could play center and they could get rid of Kanter. That team would be amazing, and they would definitely be a top 3 team in the East. And the Eastern Conference playoffs would be insane, seeing the Knicks, 76ers, and Celtics battle it out to see who will get a trip to the finals. Second team I could see Jimmy Butler going to would be the Denver Nuggets. Now the Nuggets, they have just acquired Michael Porter Jr. from the draft, and he might not be playing this season. We don't know anything about him really, but this guy has sky-high potential. They also just got Isaiah Thomas on a veteran minimum contract, and I'm assuming he's going to be backing up Jamal Murray, and he'll be going back to his 6-man days, and I feel like he's going to revive his career in Denver. He's going to have a great season, prove all the doubters wrong. Now, Jimmy Butler on this team, I feel that he would slide right in at small forward, and then Michael Porter would be a bench player for this team. And also, he could, if Michael Porter does play amazing, and he does play this season, first of all, Jimmy Butler could slide in at shooting guard, and then Gary Harris and Will Barton would be a shooting guard small forward combo off the bench with Isaiah Thomas, which might give the Denver Nuggets the best bench in the league, and also a starting lineup that consists of scoring and defense. Their starting lineup with Jimmy Butler could potentially be Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Jimmy Butler, Paul Millsap, and Nikola Jokic. That team is scary, and I could see that team possibly going to 6 or 7 with the Warriors, depending on how their season plays out, they're fully healthy. The Denver Nuggets with Jimmy Butler would be a perfect fit, and right next to Jokic and Paul Millsap, Jimmy Butler, that big 3 would be insane. They are definitely a top 3 team in the West if this would happen. Now, the final team on my list of teams that Jimmy Butler should try going to would be the San Antonio Spurs, if they can keep Kawhi Leonard and get him to sign a max contract. Now, the Spurs would have to clear up a ton of cap space to be able to even get Jimmy Butler if they're re-signing Kawhi and they fix that drama. But the Spurs could run a starting lineup of DeJounte Murray, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, and I guess Pau Gasol or whoever their center would be. I don't even know. But that team's defense would be unstoppable. DeJounte Murray just made the all-defensive second team in his sophomore season. Kawhi Leonard is the best perimeter defender in the league, and Jimmy Butler is one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. LaMarcus also does bring a lot of scoring. I mean, he just had a career year after the drama of him, requesting a trade. Greg Popovich fixed that, and we're thinking that he could do the same with Kawhi Leonard, try and fix that drama, but Kawhi does not want to be a Spur, and we know that. But no trade has happened. We all thought he was going to the Lakers right after LeBron signed there, and nothing has happened with Kawhi. We do not know anything that is going on right now at the Spurs organization. And right now, we don't even know if Jimmy Butler is going to leave, but I'm just assuming it because he did decline his extension. He has complained about the young players not being professional enough on the Timberwolves, like Cat and Wiggins. I personally do not see Wiggins being a star player in this league. His stats, of course, are dropping since Jimmy Butler got there, and I feel like he could have already peaked. He did have that 25 point per game season, I think 2 years ago. But I cannot see Wiggins getting back to that level. And Cat, I do see him as a great big man, but he's got to work on his defense. He's coming into his fourth season right now, and he's one of the worst defending big men in the league. So if Jimmy Butler does leave the Minnesota Timberwolves, those are three teams that I think Jimmy will consider, or him and Kyrie will try and work something out to get on a team besides the Knicks together. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA content. I'm going to be trying to upload another video either today or tomorrow. Maybe a double upload. We'll see. Thank you all for watching this video, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.